Hi everybody, this is Robert at Scott Leroy Marketing. Today we're going to show you how to duplicate a loop in your Dotloop account after your account has been connected to your Market Center so that the Market Center can see it for compliance review. The reason we have to do this is sometimes a Dotloop account gets created prior to us doing our setup process or outside of us doing our setup process, and the loop is created and there are things done in that loop, signatures and whatnot, that need to be submitted for compliance review, but that's not possible to do until the account is connected to the Market Center. The Market Center can't see anything for your account unless that connection is made. So once that connection is made, there's a small caveat there. Any loops that were created prior to that connection being set up, your Market Center is still not going to be able to see those for compliance review to make sure you get paid. So what you would need to do is duplicate that loop. Basically, you're going to download all the documents in that loop, create a new loop with basically the same name, and then re-upload those documents to that new loop so that your Market Center can see those for the compliance review. So to get started with that, we're going to get logged into our mykw.kw.com homepage, and then in our eEdge control panel, we're going to click on the Start My Transaction link. This should take us directly into Dotloop, especially once your account has been connected to your Market Center. Once we're in Dotloop, we're going to find the loop that we want to duplicate here. I'm just going to use this class loop, this example one that we've used before. We'll open up that loop, and there's a couple of options for downloading the documents that are in your loop. You can either check the box up at the top of the folder and download all of the documents in that folder. If you do have multiple folders in the loop here, you'd need to do that for each folder. Once you've got those documents selected, you would click on Download up here near the top right. You also have the option of downloading each of those documents one by one, and you would do that using the drop-down menu here over on the right with the three dots stacked on top of each other. You would click on that and then click on Download, and you do that for each document here. I'm going to go ahead and do that one by one here just to show you what that looks like. So now I've got all these documents downloaded from my loop, and this is assuming these documents have already been filled out, maybe even signed by your clients, and you don't have the option of just starting over from scratch. You need to actually have these documents that are in this loop copied over so that your Market Center can see them. So we're going to go back to My Loops, and we're going to create a new loop. We're going to add a loop. And we're going to give this a title, so Class 2 is what I'm going to do here. And then I'll click Continue. And for a template, we don't necessarily have to select a template. If your Market Center requires you to, you can do that. But I'm just going to click Continue to skip past that. I don't need to upload a picture here, but you can add a picture for your loop. And then we're going to finish that, and we've got the loop created here. So now, in order to add those documents to the loop, we do need to click on the name here to open up the loop itself. And then we're going to click on Browse here. We're going to add the documents to the loop by browsing our computer. So I'm going to go to my Downloads folder. That's why I downloaded all those files. And you can select multiple files at once. So I'll select all 4 of those and click Open. And then now all those documents are now in this new loop, this new Class 2 loop. And now you'll be able to submit this for review. Previously, on the old loop, you would click Submit for Review and nothing would happen. This would allow you to choose the folder you're submitting and the reason and things like that, and your Market Center will be able to see that. That's how you can duplicate a loop in your Dotloop account so that you can submit it for review after your account has been connected to the Market Center. If you have additional questions about that, feel free to send us an email at support@scottleroymarketing.com.